If you don't want to do this, whoa, and ride right into a tree, I want to show you one simple tip that will make a huge difference, and it works super well if you combine it with the tip in my previous video. So whiskey throttle is simply just giving it too much gas and the bike starts to wheelie out from under you and you start sliding back, and then you give it more gas and then that's when the bike wheelies or just flies out from under you and you crash. So not only is that scary when the bike wants to fly out from under you, it's also dangerous for you or for someone else that's on the trail. And this is really common if you buy a 250, 350, 450 enduro bike and you don't have all of the basic techniques to stay in control on the trails, which I cover in my virtual dirt biker school, because I get asked all the time is, well, can I start on a 450 if I have really good throttle control? So if you think that maybe you've ridden high-powered street bikes or snowmobiles and you think that, oh, a dirt bike, it only has 40 horsepower, I can control it, right? Well, maybe out in the open field you can, and it's really fun, but once you get into the tight woods, it's a lot harder to focus on your balance, your clutch, your brake, your throttle, and keep the bike under control. So the biggest thing that causes whiskey throttle that I see when I'm teaching new riders, in fact, just recently I had a girl out here riding a bike that was bigger than I think she should be riding, or more powerful, and she was just sitting in the middle of the seat or even towards the rear and going around a corner, and she just gave it a little bit too much gas and the bike kind of jumped out from under here and she fell over, and that was a very mild whiskey throttle. And the reason that caused it is because she wasn't using proper body position. So when you're too far back on the seat while turning, it makes it harder to steer and the front end wants to wash out more. And then when you do start accelerating, you give it gas, you slide back more on the seat, and this makes you want to pull back up on the bars. But what that does is it twists the throttle even more. So you give it gas, you slide back on the seat, and you twist the throttle even more, and it goes out from under you. So whether you're cornering or you're going up a hill and you know you're more likely to whiskey throttle or wheelie it when you don't want to, simply scoot up as far as you can on the seat, and this will not only keep the front end down, but it puts you in the position that will anticipate what the bike is going to do so that you can relax your hands and your arms. So when you're up on the seat, you can twist the throttle, and when you do get pushed back a little bit, you're not gonna feel the need to pull back on the handlebars, which will give it more accidental throttle. Does this make sense to you? If you're a beginner trail rider, I really wanna help you. I know that I can if you have a specific problem like this. And now I want you to download my free basic techniques guide, which is based off of my virtual dirt biker school, which I show you how to trail ride safely by forming positive riding habits. And you don't need to go to the trails to practice these, because I put together the backyard method so that you can practice less but become a better, safer rider faster. So click the link in the description below so that you can prevent crashes while riding on the trail and have more fun with your friends and family.